Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And, of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Let's go to Vancouver. For today's daily challenge, we will only get one choice of upgrade, and we get half the number of our usual, we get half road tiles. That's what I'm trying to say. God. Easy for me to say. Sunflare Space was here first. Good afternoon, Sunny. Wade in 11, Clancy the Crow, and Hulkamet are all here as well. Hulkamet's song this day, and it's one that I could actually sing, is that it is Sunday, Monday, Motorways, Tuesday, Wednesday, Motorways, Thursday, Friday, Motorways, Saturday, what a day, rockin' all week with Goog, etc. Are we happy and free? Is that a thing we're going to pretend to be today? All right, fine. We'll take motorway number 1. We'll swing it over here. We don't have a bridge. We don't really have a great way of bringing these blues over to here. This is the second time we've played the Vancouver map and the second time that a business has spawned immediately here, causing this to be a terror network. Actually, hold on. Hold on, wait a second. I can totally do this. We don't need this motorway. Because we can just kill this road, swing the yellows up this way, and then swing the blues in like so. Voop, 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 and voop. Clancy asks how my trip was. Yesterday's trip was fine. I just had to go to Boston, and listen, I hate going to Boston. But, I don't remember. Did I tell the story of having to drive through a blizzard in upstate New York on the channel? Because that's a thing I had to do last week. I don't remember if I told that story. I don't think I did. So last Thursday, no, I didn't, because the job was in Albany on Friday. Okay, so last Thursday, I had a job for work in Lake Placid, New York. And if you know anything about the geography of New York, you know that Lake Placid is way the fuck up there. It is up the state. Up the state Lake Placid is. So Wednesday evening, because it's like a 4.5 hour drive from the place of the Goog. So Wednesday evening, I drove up to Lake Placid, and I stayed there in a lovely little inn that had just a touch too much Alexa and AI involvement, but I didn't know that going in. This is the perils of existing in the 21st century. Sometimes people are too fucking cheap to bilk you themselves. They trust a computer to do it. But anyway. You know what? We're just going to kill this stupid little hook thing, and we'll get a second house for this business, just in case it ever becomes relevant. So I drive up to Lake Placid on Wednesday, and on Friday, I had to be in Albany for work. Clancy, you are aggressively against AI because you are a good, smart, observant person. All good, smart, observant people should pretty much rally against 98% of the use cases of everything that has fallen under the big bucket we call AI these days. There are, and I say this not entirely, but partially, because part of my work uses something that falls under the use cases of AI. The thing is, the big bucket of what we call AI is too big now. And things that have been decent, acceptable, useful technologies for decades are suddenly being rebranded as AI things and trotted out as though they're new. And listen, some of those things are decent and good, and also I use them for my work, and I'm not shitting on my company, I'm not stupid here. But also, you know. So anyway, we're going to take another one of these grays. We're going to create a truly ridiculous gray road to bring the grays up and around and into this business. It's going to be fine. If we get another bridge, we'll be able to bring these yellows over here and service this guy, but it's going to be fine. Anyway. So I had to be in Lake Placid on Thursday. I drove up Wednesday night. I stayed at a lovely little inn. I also had to be in Albany on Friday. And here comes the stupid bit. rather than do the job in Lake Placid, drive to Albany, stay in Albany, and then do the job in Albany, I decided, I'll just stay 2 nights in Lake Placid. It's only a 2-hour drive to Albany. I'll drive to Albany Friday morning. A theoretically reasonable-ish idea, were it not for the small matter that there was about 5 inches of snow in upstate New York Thursday night into Friday, and it was still going as of early Friday morning when I had to leave. Didn't know it was going to snow. I also didn't know that the best way to get from Lake Placid to Albany involves driving on New York State Highway 73. And let me tell you, folks, New York State Highway 73 is a probably lovely road under ideal weather conditions. However, it is also very windy and very hilly in that it goes up and down several mountains, or at least very large hills. I don't know if there were actual mountain climbing involved, but there was definitely very, very, very large hill climbing involved. So, I, in my not quite shitty, but let's just call a car here, my little front-wheel drive 2013 Hyundai Accent had to navigate the slippy, slidey, hilly, windy roads of upstate New York for an hour and a half to go about 15 miles before, that's a bit of an exaggeration, an hour and a half to go about 25 miles before finally hitting an actual highway. And then, going the last 90 miles in about 100 minutes because the highway was fine. So, we have a problem. Real quick. The problem is this business is completely fucked. And we don't. Well, see, the thing is, we got to get Grays up to here somehow. And I only have like 6 spare road tiles. So we could just be fucked, actually. Is there a way? Now, hold on. Can I bring the motorway up here so that these 2 make it 3? Go up that way, serve that business. Can you? You absolutely can't get here, but I only need to find 2 more road tiles. Hey, look. 2 more road tiles. All right, you go that way. You come up. Oh, fuck you. Why? All right, if I'm not doing this, hold on. I have an idea. If I'm not doing this ridiculous gray road here, we can... Nora, why are you so meowy? What do you want, my cat? Hi. Okay, if we're not doing that, we can do this. I think we're just going to have these blues and grays work together for a minute. You go up this way through here. Give me all of this back. Also take all of this. Okay, this is going to be a PCT. Oh, we have traffic lights. Great. So this is going to be a perfectly cromulent traffic light. This is going to go here. That's going to go there. All of this is going to work out just fine as soon as we get this garbage back. Okay. You come here. Hi. Hello, my Nora kitty. What are you doing? What do you want? Hi. You're so soft and furry and precious. I really shouldn't pause because I do have a super hard out. I have to be on a Zoom call at 8. So we're going to be moving avec the swiftness this morning. So this bridge needs to unfuck itself so that I can redraw it. Bingo, bango, like so. Cool. You go there. You go there. All right. This is the thing I almost said in the Discord server yesterday because there was a discussion. There was somebody posted an article about a Twitch chat. Basically, I never refer to chat just as chat. I try to talk to individual people. Part of the reason for that is that there aren't that many individual people because the channel's real small. But anyway, Oh, thank God, a motorway. I have to catch up on chat. Hold on. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. All right. Clancy's aggressively against AI. Good, smart, reasonable person. Hulkamat's good at fucking with AI. Yeah, they're just algorithms. They're not even real. Yeah, Sunny's absolutely correct. That everything that falls under the big bucket we call AI is just like algorithms. Medicine people can also be shitty. This is very true and fair. This is very true and fair. Yeah, Sunny's hit on one of the good use cases of things that are now called AI. Back in the day, by which I mean like 5 years. Yeah, 5 years ago, this was just machine learning, and machine learning was really good at discovering and detecting cancer patterns in radiology scans. Really fucking good at that. And then someone was like, oh, but I could get it to make me draw a picture of a cat with boobies, and it'll only cost the amount of power that it takes to turn Texas on. And we decided to do that instead. Okay. Scrolling down. ChatGPT is fucking terrible. Bodies are curses. This is true. Hulkamat asks, the Goog, how do you feel that we are now living in a material world? And Hulkamat is a material girl. No, he asks how I feel about living in a world where Hiroki Goto is finally the IWGP World Champion. And I don't know. Listen, I vaguely recall that the thing with Goto was that he desperately, like his character, I don't know if this is true of the dude, but his character desperately wanted to be the IWGP World Champion and never, ever, 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 ever actually did it. So good for his character, I guess. I know there was an argument that said that Goto should never win the title because it makes the title seem big and important, that some people can strive their entire careers and not get it. But also, New Japan's in the mud, so try something. Such as, hey, the guy who desperately wanted the title for his whole career has it. What does this dog do now that he's caught the car, so to speak? I don't know if that's what the story's going to be. Apparently the story is the Bullet Club hates each other, which is kind of always the story, isn't it? Like, it's New Japan Professional Wrestling. Of course the story is that the Bullet Club hates each other. That's always been the story. Yeah, he's been chasing the title for 18 years. He's had 8 shots at it, never won it. Now he's finally won it, and yay, good for Goto. Oh, God. Gravity, Inertia, and God. Man, Trombone Dalek, I would like it very much if Gravity, Inertia, God, and 7,000 road tiles worked together to save all my doomed businesses, because, oh boy. Yeah, 18 different things are fucked right now. This is real bad. Motorway number 2, can you come over here and save this business, please? Sure. And then... we'll kill this one and have motorway number 1 just hop right up here, ski, and save this business. That would be nice. I would appreciate that. But, you know, again, I do have a heart out at... Oh, hi. Oh, that's not good. We have, we have a big yellow problem, is what we have. This big yellow problem is, yeah, everything's just kind of doomed, I think. I think everything's just kind of doomed right now. Which, I mean, listen, no, the big, that's not a political statement. If that was a political statement, I would say the big orange problem is that we're all kind of doomed right now. But, you know, we're all kind of doomed right now. Even with an additional motorway, I think we're still doomed, honestly. I think the combination of the Vancouver and the... God. Okay. You come over to here. Doot. Do I even have the road tiles to staple these two? I don't even have the tiles to staple these two. Okay, here. You do that. You two do that. Do I have anything else that can maybe possibly sustain? Hold on. You go there. So if you two are going there, that means you two can come here, and I only need to find like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to find 8 road tiles somewhere. Can I find 8 useful road pieces anywhere? I don't think so. Here's one. And even this is like kind of sort of. Yeah, we need that. Oh boy. Yeah, we got problems. You go over here, I guess. Yeah, we'll just juggle hop this motorway back and forth between 2 business places. That'll be feasible. You're definitely not going to die, right, Mr. Gray Business? Now that you've got cars and houses and friends coming to you. Oh, green guys. Oh, that's just what we needed. Okay. Listen. I feel as though there are 2 distinct things happening. One, the President of the United States. There are 3 distinct things happening. One, the President of the United States is a stupid, medically demented moron. Like, literally suffering from dementia. Stupid fucking moron. That's one. 2, the Republican Party is structured such that at least 70% of its elected representatives only have their office because they are most successful at licking the boots of the stupid demented moron who is the President of the United States. And 3, Republican congresspeople have been introducing stupid bills in Congress for as long as the concept of Republican congresspeople has been a thing. Like, there have always been stupid bills that get proposed. That has always been a case. That has literally always been part and parcel of the operating strategy of the Republican Party. So, here's the thing. It is absolutely true that a Republican congressperson introduced a bill which, if it passed into law, which it won't, but if it passed into law, would allow or empower it would encourage, I think it's just a resolution. It's not even a bill. But a Republican congressperson proposed a resolution which would allow and encourage the President of the United States to enter into negotiations with the country of Denmark so as to purchase the territory Greenland from them and then rename it Red, White, and Blue Land. Which, listen, I never read the book, or I don't even know if it was a book, but I never saw the movie Idiocracy. So when people say, oh, this is just like something out of Idiocracy, I don't really know what they mean, but I mean, come on. Come on. This is in fact just like something. This is just like something that would happen in a world where the stupidest people are in charge and, well, gestures vaguely at everything. Oh, thank God, a motorway. Are we unfucked? Hold on. We might be not entirely fucked thanks to a couple decent motorway draws. Hold on. You come up here. Wait a second. We have not actually salvaged this. We can't have salvaged this, can we? Can we? Okay. I don't think we could possibly have actually salvaged this. I think it's doomed in ways I don't yet appreciate. But, you know, being doomed in ways you don't yet appreciate is very on brand for the United States of America. Oh, God, we're so doomed. Think of all the ways you know that we're doomed, and then realize that you, no matter who you are, might know a third of the ways in which we're doomed. Oh, God. Okay. Doomed in ways we don't yet appreciate is the title of the episode. Also, I retroactively apologize for I don't know. Do I have to apologize every time I accidentally my way into a politics rant? I didn't intend to rant about the United States today. It just kind of happened. It always just kind of happens. So yes, my point is that if you're going to get yourself up in a tizzy every single time, tizzy's not a horrible gendered term, is it? I mean, probably, but I can't immediately think of why. If you're going to get upset every time a Republican congressperson introduces a terrible, stupid law that won't actually become a terrible, stupid law, you're going to get upset a lot. Because they do it a lot. It's kind of their thing. Even like, listen, I bet, I don't know this for sure because I am far from a scholar of the American congressional experiment or anything. I bet if you go back into, like, I bet you that there were Republicans introducing bills to abolish income tax in, like, the 60s, right? A Republican wanting to abolish the income tax and force everyone to sing the national anthem at the top of a giant statue of Jesus instead of going to school every day is kind of their whole thing. Hey, question, how are we going to get anything over to this blue business? Is this light blue business finally the thing that borks us? I don't think it is. I insist that it is not. We're moving motorway number 4. We're saving this. Now, the problem is this one house can't sustain this business for any period of time at all. So, yeah, it's probably bad. It's probably definitely bad. Also, these grays are still sort of death angry, but also this yellow is sort of death angry, which, I mean, listen, friends, I get it. This was a tough one. This was difficult. We got 800 and nice commuters over not quite nice days, which doesn't feel like a very good score, actually. What do we got? Top 20%? I'll take top 20% in the world. That's decent. I beat Samurai Sam. Hey, listen. Drop those GGs in chat for victory over the Sam. Let us bring in our very good friend, the Wordle. Hello, the Wordle. The Wordle is probably not hello. That's a bad first guess. Oh, it could be a great many things. It could be paste. The primary diet of the supporters of the President of the United States of America. It could be Gampy. I don't think Gampy is a word, so it's kind of a problem. Yeah, no, not a word. It could be Vampy. Could absolutely be Vampy. That's a word. It's not the word, but, you know, goth and dark hair and red lip and fangs. You could be all vampy. Okay. Let's see here. So, it could be... I don't know. Let's see. It could be... something where the last letter's P? Like... I don't think... Yeah, it's not that. Because there's no M. So... Doesn't Gallop have 2 L's? Gallop is a 6-letter word, isn't it? I'm sorry. Hold on. We're stopping the show. What the fuck? A lively ballroom dance in duple time. Popular in the late 18th century. Or an LGBT anti-abuse charity and police monitoring group. That's the better one. Good for you, Gallop. Oh, God. But it didn't actually help us any. So we know that the third letter's P. We've sussed out that the third letter is P. Thank you, Peter S. Okay. It could be... Oh, it's not going to be... No, because there's no T. We know that. It's not going to be caper because there's no E. It's not going to be kapar because that's not, you know, a word. No. Nope. So, Something AP. Ow. And I think the fourth letter's probably A? Hold on. Could it be kaput? Are our chances kaput? No? Okay, fine. So, it can't be kaput. There's no T. Good job, Goog. Okay, well, we eliminated another vowel and a somewhat frequently occurring consonant. That's something, I guess. It's not paper, because again, there's no E. And the first letter of the first guess would have been green. So it's not. So I gotta think that fourth letter is A. Not that that helps me, but you know. Listen, if anybody knows it and can toss a few hints in, now is the time. But also, it's a good question. All right, let's eliminate 4 more letters. That was a very helpful let's eliminate 4 more letters. Because we didn't actually eliminate those letters. It's not Capri, because there's no C. I don't think it's Capri with a K, because I don't think that's a word. If that is a word, it could be the word. But it's not a word. It's rapid. We got there. Listen, the important thing is that we got there. It doesn't matter how stupid we looked in getting there. We got there. All right. So, we have half an hour left before I absolutely positively have to be on a Zoom call. Let us guess some time. So, man, it would be helpful if you knew exactly what this was saying. My first instinct is that it might be Polish for Warsaw, but we can't say that with any amount of certainty. You folks are construction workers? My initial thought was prisoners, but you appear to be... I mean, you could be construction working prisoners, but you're definitely jumpsuited, hard-hatted gentlemen. All right, what does this sign say? Autogen TK. Okay. So what languages aren't this? This isn't German. I don't think it's Dutch. It could maybe be Polish? I don't think it's Polish. Which means this probably isn't Warsaw. Baltic. Something in the Baltic nation. Okay. So, some vaguely Eastern European. Not quite Polish. What do you say? Something car will be towed. Something maximum. Okay, so this is like, don't park here too long or else we'll fucking tow you. Okay, fine. So you've got Pontiacs here. That's something. If you just heard my heat kick in, no you didn't. Shut up, it's cold. Did I even turn my heat up this morning? Holy shit. Must be cold in here. Let's see here. So, we're thinking some Baltic nation. Could be a Mediterranean nation. It's probably not a Connecticut or an Oriental nation. We're pretty solid on it being a Baltic nation. Got it. It's Monopoly jokes. We're making Monopoly jokes. As to the when, I mean, just from the hairstyle, we're going to say 60s, 70s. Yeah, Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia. This could absolutely be Latvia. Yeah. Yeah, I feel good about somewhere in Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, and the 60s or 70s, given the hairstyles. Is this a mullet? That's not a proper mullet, but what is going on with... Buddy, I don't think that helmet is doing much to protect your... Buddy, how tall... I don't want to know. I don't want to know. All right. Let's go here. We are somewhere in vaguely... up here. Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia. Let's say we're in Latvia. Let's find a big city. We're in Riga. We're in Riga, in Latvia, in 1972. 1972. We are 224 miles away. Oh, we are up in, where the fuck is this? Sorry, where the fuck is that? Oh, it's Finland. Oh, it's Finland. Finland in 1970. Okay, fine. All right, reasonable. Understandable. Okay, so we are in China, Japan, Korea, one of those? That is Korean, I think. Yeah, so we're probably South Korea 2021? Because given the masks and the... Yeah, this is some kind of medical screeny thingy, which reminds me of the cobbled together waiting areas for getting the COVID vaccine in 2021. Yeah, there's a lot of masks happening, and that's like, that is just part of the culture here, but like, I don't know, what else could this be? This isn't like a... These aren't voting booths, are they? No. No, there wouldn't be, like, numbered chairs in a waiting area. Yeah. Yeah, this is all... This is highly reminiscent of a hotel ballroom I spent a couple hours in May of 2021. Yeah. Yeah, this is 100% people waiting... Yeah, either waiting and being monitored after getting a COVID vaccine or just waiting to get it. So we're talking 2021, probably South Korea. Okay. Oh, let's just... Is there any indication? Does anyone read Korean? Can we say anything about where in South Korea we think we are? Because if not, I think we're just, oh, hey. Oh, hey. We sussed it out and then confirmed our correctness. So that's good. I don't know. Is that big enough for y'all to read in the abbreviated browser window? That does say COVID-19 vaccination center. So, yeah, we are in Seoul, South Korea. It is 2021. We are in Seoul, South Korea in 2021. Go us, go us. Using context, reading clues, go us. Sorry. Okay. Thirdestly, we have a dude who reminds me of, but probably is not, Antonio Inoki. Good, good. These are Chinese dragons, so we're probably in, China, celebrating, New Year. Hold on. I think we can put these together here. All right. This is the China Express Travel Service with signage in Chinese. They were celebrating the Year of the Rooster, which would probably help if we were to... Yeah, I don't know. So we're somewhere in China in... Oh, what can we glean from this audio guy? Yeah, you're not holding a camera. You're holding a mic. Can we zoom in on the street name sign? That's not a street sign. This over here is a... Aha. I can't really see anything from that. Up here... Oh. Newport Court. Hold on. Are we in China? We might not be in China. We might be in fucking London town, which is very far away from China. All right. Good catch, Sunflare Space. This is not China. This is Jolly London town. Hello, guy who looks like Jolly London town. Oh, let's see here. It could be Chinatown in London. That's entirely possible. All right. And yeah, when you realize it, you see, oh, hey, a whole bunch of white people, a whole bunch of white people, a whole bunch of Beatlesy haircuts. So this is like Jolly London town in the late 60s? Yeah, this is probably... They have cameras like this in the late 60s? I guess. Maybe. I could definitely see this microphonous contraption in the 1960s. Yeah, okay. Jolly London Town, 1969? Sure. Let's go Jolly London Town, 1969. Now, where's Chinatown in London Town? That's a question to which I don't know the answer. Who knows their London geography enough to point me toward Chinatown? Is it in Clapham? It's near Soho. Okay. Haringey, Waltham Forest, Leighton, Orient, Edmonton, Southgate, Enfield. Not going to do the terribly racist thing I just thought of doing. It's not a thing you should do. Barking and Dagenham? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, England. I'm sorry. You have a town called... Okay. You have a town called Barking and Dagenham, which is uncomfortably close to Purfleet-on-Thames. Like, hold on. Are these just dogs and cats living vaguely adjacent to one another? Unacceptable. Alright. There's Farningham and Eynsford and... Okay, to hell with this. We're in Jolly London Town in 1969. There we go. It was Jolly London Town, but it was also 1981. So I had the wrong year of the rooster, I think. But okay. 1981, Jolly London Town. All right, fine. Off we go. Christchurch, that's in New Zealand. Okay, we're in New Zealand. Hello. Yeah, ads. They're a thing. They're a thing that happens. Yeah, Trombone Dalek is correct. How close were we? It was Jolly London Town, but it was 1981 rather than 69. So, good job. So we're in Christchurch. We're somewhere in New Zealand because we're going to Wellington or Christchurch. Your arm patch thing also says New Zealand. So, yeah, we're definitely in New Zealand. The real question is, when are we? And I'm feeling late 80s? I don't know why I'm feeling late 80s. So you're wearing a U.S. Air Force uniform. Okay. You've got some dollary dues. That's good. Could be early 90s. Could absolutely be 1990. Could be early 90s. Could also be the 70s. I don't know. These haircuts feel vaguely... This is definitely like a... I don't want to say definitely recruiting, but... Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, big awful computer thing. Big awful computer thing tells me that this is probably not... Definitely not recent. I'm feeling 1989. Yeah, let's get our New Zealand on. These aren't like departures to New Zealand, right? We're not being tricked and actually in Australia or anything, are we? I don't think so. I think we're in New Zealand. The real question is, are we in Christchurch or Wellington? Because you're going to Christchurch. Presumably you're going to Christchurch and you're going to Wellington. But also, this dude's thing says New Zealand, so we're in fucking New Zealand. Maybe we're in Queenstown? We could be in Queenstown. Like, if you're in Queenstown, New Zealand, you could be boarding planes to go to Christchurch or Wellington, right? That's somewhat reasonable-ish. Yeah, sure. We're in Queenstown, New Zealand, and the year is 1989. We are absolutely not in Queenstown, New Zealand. We are 647 miles away from that in another place that is reasonable to fly to, either Wellington or Christchurch. Okay, fine. And it was 1984. Cool. We had generally right-ish, but not a... Guys. This is the most Go Birds vote. Okay. So we're in the Caesars Superdome, which is in New Orleans, Louisiana, and this was taken this past Sunday as the Philadelphia Eagles scored a touchdown. This is the pick six, I think. I don't remember this guy's name, but this is the cornerback who made an interception and then returned it for a touchdown. This is this past Sunday in Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. 2025. All right, now where the hell is the Superdome? We've found New Orleans. Now tell me where the Superdome is. Anyone intimately familiar with the geography of New Orleans can tell me where the fucking Superdome is? Because we're in the fucking Superdome. Do I have to zoom in? I don't think I have to zoom in more, do I? Terrace Oaks. No, we're seeing freaking neighborhoods here. If anything, I should zoom out. Like, that's the airport. And I think the Superdome's going to have a footprint roughly the size of the airport. Son of a bitch. Okay. See, this is the thing. We can't just narrow it down to, oh, we're in New Orleans. No, we know exactly where this is, so we have to find the good... Well, we know exactly where this is, except we don't know exactly where this is. I know what I'm saying. Let's see here. St. Claude Avenue. Chalmette Battlefield. Okay. I don't think it's terribly far from downtown. Like, it's near the heart of town, right? The Superdome? This is not... Alright, listen. We're just gonna show Caesars Superdome, Google... We're cheating. We're cheating because we know, but we can't find it. Okay, so it is in the upper part, in the hooky-doo. Okay. So it's here-ish, right? Because we look at the map, we zoom way out. Upper part in the hooky-doo? That's what we found? Yeah, it's there. So upper part, hooky-doo. It's there. Somewhere around here, right? That's what we figured? Why are you not on the map, fucking Superdome? I feel as though you should be marked on the map, even though you're also giving away exactly where you are. Oh, there you are. Freaking Superdome. Do we want to try to get any closer than smack dab in the middle of it? We're at one end of the end zone, so... We're right there. In 2025. We were on the other side of the Superdome. Okay, fine. 57 meters. Right over that way. Okay. So that's 42,479. That feels like a very good score. Also, you got to get off the call. You got to get on a Zoom call in 15 minutes. Let's move. For today's Immaculate Grid, we need Mets and Cubs and Reds and Royals and dudes who had 300 dingers and dudes who have played the outfield. A dude who has 300 career dingers and has played the outfield is Marcus Lynn Betts? I think? 300 dingers is a lot of dingers. I don't think Mookie Betts has 300 dingers yet. I think he's close. Because he's like... Yeah, I think he's close, but I don't think he's like... He's not really a 30 dinger a year guy, and there was COVID. He's like a 20-25 dinger and also amazing at everything guy. He's close. I wouldn't be shocked if he's done it, but I don't know for sure that he's done it. Anyway, we're going to say Manny Ramirez. Manny Ramirez is a dude who played the outfield and had 300 dingers. That's definitely true. A New York Met who played the outfield is my favorite deep-cut New York Met, Alejandro De Aza. A Chicago Cub who played the outfield is Zen Bobrist. Chicago Cub who played for the Royals is Dave of Christ. I think Dave of Christ played for the Cubs. I think I'm right about that. I'm right about that. Dave of Christ. Hooray. Dave of Christ, Ben Zobrist also would have fit top middle. That's a true and accurate statement. A Kansas City Royal who played for the New York Mets is Kyle Farnsworth. I'm not 100% sure that Kyle Farnsworth played for the Mets, actually. Kyle Snyder did not play for the Mets. Uh-oh. Chicago Cub, who was also a Cincinnati Red, is Ryan Freel? No, that doesn't seem correct. Red, who played for the Mets, is Rutrow Reggie. A Cincinnati Red who had 300 homers in his career is Johnny Parksittage. And a Kansas City Royal who achieved that feat is George Brett. I was thinking Mike Schmidt, but then I realized he was a Philadelphia Philly. It's a very famous New York Met who fits the... Oh, right, Seaver. Tom Seaver was a Red, wasn't he? Sure was. As for a Cub Red or a Met Royal, R.A. Dickey was a Royal, wasn't he? I think R.A. Dickey played for the Royals. I'm wrong about stuff. Son of a bitch. Why did I think R.A. Dickey played for the Royals? It's entirely possible that... Well, it's obviously not true that he did, but fuck. Blue teams. I mean, he played for the Blue Jays. That's true. I'd like to think I'm smarter than that, but I gestures vaguely at the last 200 episodes of Gimmim, wherein I failed on 194 immaculate grids. So... yeah, okay. And perhaps not smart at stuff. New York... Goog. Why did I not just take the fucking Carlos Beltran layup? Why did I not take the Carlos Beltran layup? Is it because I didn't think of Carlos Beltran until just now? Because I am, in fact, as previously established, stupid at stuff? It might be because I am, in fact, as previously established, stupid at stuff. So a Cub Red is that guy. Yeah, okay, that guy. Fine, whatever. Folks, this has been an episode of Good Morning Mini Motorways. I will be back on Twitch tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock Eastern for another one. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. And is the end screen going to work? It is. Bye.
Got it. Well, there were only like 800 of those. Human female. Goddamn feminism, where are all the men?
We can start building a bank
Don't
of vaccines.
answer that.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen.